Good morning, Lancers. Welcome to this week's news broadcast.
Today we will begin with Izzy, who had her school news. Izzy?
Hello everyone, I'm Izzy and I have your school news. Next week on Monday, September 13th, the students will have picture day. On Tuesday next week, we will have our first school mass of the year. The mass will be at 9 a.m. On September 17th, which is next Friday, the October Hot Lunch menus are due. Like always, this Friday we get out of school at 12 p.m. That's all the school news I have this week. Thank you for listening. This is Izzy, signing off. Back to you, Sophia.
Thank you, Izzy. Now let's move on to Amaya with our church news.
Good morning, Lancers. I'm Amaya here with your church news/history. Tomorrow is the feast day of the Nativity of the Virgin Mary, so I will be talking about that today. The Nativity of Mary, the mother of Jesus, is also referred to as Marymas. The Nativity of Mary refers to a Christian feast day celebrating the birth of Mary. In many places of Europe, the feast day of Mary's birth is traditionally connected with ancient Thanksgiving customs and celebrations. The modern-day canon of Scripture does not record Mary's birth, and the earliest known account of Mary's birth is recorded in the Proto-Evangelium of James. That's all the church news/history. This is Amaya signing off. Back to you, Sophia.
Thank you, Amaya. Wow, Mary's birth is actually very interesting. Remind me to look it up later.
I will. Now we have Marie with our world news.
Hello Lancers, I'm Marie here with your world news. Unfortunately, the number of COVID cases increased a lot last month. On the week of August 11th, and the 7th day of the average COVID-19 cases was in the 18,000s. The new confirmed cases of that week were about 24,000. Yesterday, though, the new confirmed cases dropped from 24,000 to about 7,000. The good news is that there's more and more people getting vaccinated. On Friday, the number of new vaccinations was 947,000, and the 7-day average of people getting vaccinated was 300,000. Let's hope more people are getting vaccinated and that the number of infections goes down. That's everything from me this week. This is Marie reporting. Back to you, Maya.
Great job, Marie. Thank you. Now let's move on to the weather this week, which is delivered to you guys by Sophia Medina. Sophia?
Hello Lancers, I'm Sophia here with your weather for this week. Today should be mostly sunny and the highest temperature of the day will be 25 degrees. Wednesday will be partly sunny and a little bit cloudy. On Thursday we should have a mostly sunny day with a temperature high of 26 degrees. Friday again should be mostly sunny. That's the weather for this week. This is Sophia reporting. Back to you, Maya.
Thanks, Sophia. Good job. Lastly, we have Sophia V here with the quote of the week.
Hello, Lancers. I'm Sophia, and here is the quote of the week. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, always keep moving forward. This quote was said by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. himself. He used this phrase while speaking at a college rally. That's the quote for this week. This is Sophia reporting.
Thank you, Sophia. And great quote this week, by the way.
Thank you, Amaya. Now, before we end this week's broadcast, I would like to introduce our new resource teacher, Mrs. Marquez.
Good morning, faculty and students. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I was a preschool teacher for almost 7 years, and this year I am super excited because I'm going to be working with all of you in all the areas that you need help with. So if you ever need help, you can reach out to me. My office is up here in the library. Have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. Marquez.
Yes, thank you. And thank you all for listening to this week's news broadcast.
That's all for this week. Remember to tune in again next week for more news. Don't forget to spread love and peace.
And have a blessed day.
Bye!